So you want to learn guitar. Congratulations. What's the difference that's going to take you to the next level? Practice. It sucks, but it's practice. There's so many times when I've wanted to play the guitar and I've just started playing that I've wanted to take this thing and buddies, we started playing at the exact same time. He hasn't picked his up and he can't play anything. And I have developed a devout YouTube following. No, I'm just kidding. But I can play some songs and play at parties and stuff, and it's fun. And the biggest thing was that he got frustrated really easily, and he didn't practice anymore. And I would practice, try to learn something new every single day. Learn a new song, a new scale, a new chord, and just play every day, whether it's one song for 3 minutes or for an hour. If you just play every day, your fingers become very flexible. They can go all the way up the fretboard. Here's a good exercise that I'd like to show you if you're just starting out. Because the biggest thing when I was just starting out was stretching these fingers out to get these chords, right? It's pretty hard. Because sometimes, you might get it muffled and you just couldn't do it. You couldn't get a clear sound. Okay? So, what I have here is a capo. You should probably get one of these. And you should also get one of these. An electric tuner. You'll need it. Believe me, I promise you, you'll need it. It's worth its weight in gold. You can get it for like $5. All right? So what you do is you put the capo right here. Okay? Now, you might not understand this quite yet, but my guitar is tuned to where this is standard tuning. Okay? E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay? This is standard tuning. What I just played is what most people have on their guitar here, without this capo. What I've done is I've put a capo here, and I've tuned my strings here to standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. So when I take this off, my guitar goes down one step. And the reason I did that was because a lot of the songs that I play are down one step. They make the guitar a little deeper, a little more bass heavy, and it fits better for my voice. So you can do this the same even if you're in standard tuning. It doesn't matter. But as long as you put the capo here, that'll really help you out. Okay, so what's the biggest thing people have problems with when they first start out? It's getting their fingers strength. I remember my fingers hurt so bad when I made bar chords, I used to cannot do that, and I bet you can if you're just starting out. That's okay, you'll get it. It's not a big deal. Finger exercises. Your fingers are just like any other muscle. Just like your arms, your biceps, your shoulders, your back. You got to strengthen them, and you got to make them more flexible. So here's what I want you to do. Get your pick, just like this. Doesn't matter. You can put on your capo. You don't have to, but it helps you out. I'll show you why in a second. You want to take your pick here, okay? Put your first finger here. Here's what we're going to play. And you go backwards. Okay? Now, some keys to that. When you're first starting out, go slow. It is much more important to hit all the notes perfect than to go really fast in here. You see? Most important. Speed will come, I promise. It doesn't feel like it, but it will, I promise. Okay? The next second thing is with your pick. You want to have an up-down picking pattern like this. You don't want to just hit the top. Because as you progress, the alternate picking pattern is what's going to make you play even faster. So when you hit these, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, and you go all the way through. Okay? Now if you do that 5 minutes a day, I promise you, you'll be a whole lot better, a whole lot sooner. Now there's some other things that you can do with this. You can, for example, skip one of these. You can go, and I'm going to skip the fifth one and go to the fourth one. Then maybe go back to the fifth one. And skip to the third one. See? So So you can do all sorts of things with this. It really doesn't matter. But just make sure that you're hitting the notes perfect as you can. Okay? And that you're building speed. You're starting slow, but you're building speed as you go. Okay? Make sure if you're hitting all the notes perfect, try to go a little bit faster and a little bit faster. I mean, you can come all the way up here. Okay? Now, I promise you, that'll help you so much. The next thing, after you've done your finger exercises, those sound terrible, don't they? They don't sound good to your ear. You're not going to say, hey, come listen to my finger exercises. No. What do you got to learn to do? Chords. Chords. Open chords. C-A-G-E-D. Caged chords. Once you learn the caged chords, you'll be able to play 80 to 90% of the songs produced. Guarantee it. Okay? Now, what are the first 3 chords that you need to learn? G is the first one. D and C. And then back to G. Okay? Now, some people play G like this. Some people play G like this. Some people play G like this, like me. When I started playing, I played it like this. It was just easier because I had more control over these 2 fingers. That's fine. But the thing is when you play it here, it's a little bit easier to switch for me. Some people it's not. Some people it is. Okay? So just start out with whatever is comfortable for you. So that's G. So that is this finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, right here. The ring finger, 6th string. And then the pinky on the E right here. Okay? Into a D. Okay? You hit this. This finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Okay? This finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and this finger on the 2nd fret, 6th string. Okay? When you're playing a D, you don't want to hit these 2. Okay? This is what it sounds. Doesn't sound very good. Versus just. Okay? That's a D. Now C. Ring finger, 3rd fret, 5th string. By the way, the string is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I said that right. I hope so. Alright? So this middle finger is on the 2nd fret, 4th string. And this finger is on the first fret, 5th string. Okay? Now, also, there's an A. An A is just that right there. An A was pretty hard for me to play because these fingers didn't want to come in here. You can put them in a row, you can put them in a diamond type thing, or you can bar it. Okay? And an A minor is you just take, instead of this, you take this finger and move it down here. So it looks like that. So it's this string, and then this string. Okay? Now, how about you learn your first song? You want to do it? How about Bob Dylan? He's pretty good, isn't he? Knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. So you see, I just played Bob Dylan, Knocking on Heaven's Door, the chorus, and the verses are the same thing. I think there's one C in there maybe somewhere. And all you have to do is go to Google and type in Bob Dylan, Knocking on Heaven's Door chords, and they'll come up. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. It's just for, if you're starting out guitar, this will really help you out. Now if you're advanced, this isn't going to do anything for you because you should have already done all this. But the finger exercises are good. They'll really help you out.